you'll burn faster.
Welcome. Thank you back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a new game that's coming soon. I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on. Man, the title speaks for itself. Need For Speed coming out.
It's about time.
Payback just wasn't cutting it for me. The cheesy acting, I don't really like Tyler.
You'll never get away with this.
Whatever his last name is, I really didn't enjoy him that much. Mac had some character, Jess was kind of cool, but Tyler just...
Not tonight, it didn't.
Need for Speed Heat. That name doesn't stick that well with me, but I mean, we'll see where it goes. Right off the bat, we see some cars getting pulled over by the cops. So we see that the cops are going to be an important part of this storyline. And we get a bit of Spanish, voices in the beginning. So right then and there, I see a little bit of some culture being involved in storyline. This one seems a little bit more down to earth kind of thing, at least from the cinematics, that is. So we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, like I was saying, the cops being an importance of the story. So I do definitely get an underground feel throughout this whole video. Cops, obviously, but the cinematics of everything that's happening, like the cop pulling over that Polestar basically, and he's walking up to it, and he's basically like license, registration, whatever. Like I feel like that is me there kind of thing by seeing that. So I'm definitely getting an underground feel. I'm seeing night and day, so that's a big thing right there. It's looking like there's like maybe some festivals like Forza or something like that. The Speed Hunter Showdown, I believe it is. So that's pretty cool because that's what I like about Forza, that whole festival idea. I like the whole night and day kind of thing. With Payback, they tried to factor that in. With Payback, I find it a little bit challenging just because it does get really dark at sometimes, and it's like hard to see. I don't know if maybe it's my TV or what. I'll get a new one eventually soon. But from what I've seen, and I've experienced playing that game, the nighttime is kind of up in the air. I'm not really a fan of the nighttime in that game, but this one, it looks like it's a little bit more of the 2015 vibe, which was perfect. It was just a moody feel for the game, and I think a lot of people didn't like that because they would rather prefer daytime, but I am a fan of the whole nighttime moody dark effect kind of thing. I feel like that is Need for Speed. When I'm in my personal car and going to meets and stuff like that, it's generally during the nighttime that we do those things, unless it's a daytime event festival like I'm saying. That's why I feel like I'm going to enjoy this daytime experience, because of that whole festival idea. One thing that I was kind of looking forward to, which I know for sure isn't going to be coming out anytime soon in terms of the
oh shit, here we go again.
Just being able to have your own personalized avatar or something. Like, I would love to enjoy that. The crew tried to imply that in their game, but I wasn't really feeling it too much because it's that whole first person thing, and then whatever, they don't really focus too much on it. I believe Forza does it, but I'm not really that sure of how it works, so it's probably just like the crew, not too much. This isn't GTA, obviously, I understand, but it would be cool to have your own personalized racer kind of avatar that's just exclusive for yourself. So I was hoping to see it in this, but like I said, I doubt it. We focus heavily onto the driving experience and portion of things, but it would be cool to factor something like that in. But there's definitely an interesting choice of vehicles in the trailer. One that they keep showing is this Polestar, and I didn't really know what Polestar was until I looked it up, And to be honest, I've watched Black Panther's video before making this video. So he basically said it was like a Volvo kind of thing. But when I researched it, typed it in, and learned about the car, it's actually pretty much like the NSX. You have a 2-liter turbo and supercharged engine. I was like, what? Excuse me? With 2 rear motors in the back. And that powers the rear wheels. So we're getting into some really complex kind of technology, and I guess that's why they decided to incorporate that into this, just showing a futuristic feel of things and where the car culture is headed. So I think that's why they rely so heavily on having it involved into this trailer basically, and probably the rest of the game. So we'll see where that takes a turn. I did see the i8 in the trailer as well, so it looks like it's
Hybrid Central coming out.
but I'm a fan of my gasoline engine, so I'm gonna keep it there. Well, it's basically everywhere. This Palm City looks like it's gonna be taking place in Miami, Florida, so that's pretty cool. You're gonna definitely get some scenery to like take in-game pictures and stuff like that. Miami is going to be a really good map choice. The highlight of the game is definitely going to be this nighttime and daytime experience for everybody. Reason being is because you know, there has to be somewhat of a bridge. People might not like the whole nighttime effect where it's just the cliche cops chasing you and you know you have to escape them and stuff like that. Like, yes, that's a big portion of the car world and that's mainly what we love, but having the daytime festival stuff has to be a must, because that's things that you can actually go and do if you have your own vehicle legally to, you know, enjoy the car culture. And I'm definitely going to pick up this game November 8th it's saying or so, so I'm definitely gonna get that. I'm not too into like many games, but the ones that do stick out are Need For Speed games and possibly Call of Duty. I'm also interested in that cyber game coming out, Cyberpunk 2077, and that game is gonna be cool as hell. I really want to play that game. That one looks like it's on a total different level than any game I've ever played. Maybe compared to with Watch Dogs, but it looks like it's on a whole other level. So Need for Speed 2019, Need for Speed Heat coming soon. Who else is excited? Hail me up in the comments below what you think about the trailer, and take care.